Hey everybody, this is Steven, and today I'm going to show you how to use the slider tool in Swift in order to create a tip calculator application. This is a great video to watch if this is your first ever Swift application, and it's also a great video to watch if you want to learn more about the slider tool. Here's an example of how the application will work once completed. So you'll enter an amount, then indicate a tip percentage, and the value will be displayed here. To get started, open up your Xcode and click Create a new Xcode project. We're going to make it a single view app. We're going to name the application My Tip Slider. Click Next and save it wherever you feel comfortable. I'm going to save it to my desktop. Click Create. So to get started, go to main.storyboard, and this is where we enter the design portion of our code. And to add elements to your storyboard, you can click this button here that says library. It's a square surrounded by a circle. It allows you to search for elements. We're going to need a few labels, so search label and click it and drag it onto the screen here. There we go. And we need 3 labels, so I'm going to drag 2 more. And then once you've dragged your labels, you're going to name them. So go to this, click on your element, and then go to this tool that looks like a pencil. It says Show the Attributes Inspector. And we're going to name this one, Please enter your original bill amount. I'm going to recenter this. And then the next one we will say, please indicate the percentage you would like to tip. And we are going to center that, and you can see it's a little bit too big, so go to font here and we'll decrease that to 14. And then on this third label, this is going to say total bill amount, including tip. And we're going to recenter that. And once we have done that, we're going to go ahead and add some text fields. So search text field. We're going to drag this one under here. And then we are going to add another one right here. And then finally, last but not least, we will add the slider. So search slider and drag it in here. And I want the slider to be a little bigger, so I'm going to drag it. So this will allow more variability. And I want the slider not to start in the middle, but to start at the beginning. So I'll change value here, the starting value, to 0.1. You can also set minimum, maximum, a couple other things. So now that we have added the design to our code, we can click this right button here, hide or show the inspector, give us more space, and then click the double circles, which is show the assistant editor, and that'll show you the code view. And what you want to do to get started is make yourself some space here after this bracket in the view controller class. And we are going to connect these elements to the code. So first we're going to click Control and then drag the element and make sure it's outlet, and we are going to name this bill entered. Then click the next text field and click Control and drag it. And it's an outlet. We're going to name this one total payment. And then finally we will drag the slider here, Control drag. And this one will just be named, we'll name it slider. So connect. Once you've made those initial connections, we are going to go down and create ourselves a function here that'll calculate the tip percentage. So to do that, we're going to drag this over again, but this time we are going to make it an action item. So make sure that you have action selected. And we'll name this one slider changed. And within the brackets here, once you have done that, we are just going to create a set of instructions for the program to run every time that the slider is changed. So we're going to declare a constant. Total is the name of it. Let total is going to be equal to double bill entered dot text, and we're going to need to unwrap that a few times in order to access this variable. That's what the exclamation point is in Swift. Plus double bill entered dot text times double slider dot value. And these ones do not need to be unwrapped. And what this is saying is that this variable is equal to the bill that a user will enter plus the bill that a user enters multiplied by the slider value, which will be the value of the tip. You can put this in parentheses just to be sure. And then we're going to create another. This is going to give us our correct answer for the total payment box, and now we need to assign that value to the total payment text field. So we named that total payment, and total payment.text is going to be equal to string, and we're going to format it so it looks good. So format, you got to go quotation percentage dot 2f, and this is just setting it to 2 floating point values, which is, for example, like 99.99, the 2 decimals. And this is going to be equal to total, the variable that we just declared here. And once we have done that, the application will run. So you can go to the top left here and click the sideways triangle, the run button. And then in a second here, the application will launch. So the simulator in Swift is launching. Sometimes it is slow. Be aware if you're on Swift. Sometimes it can take a while. But once it loads, it'll show this view in your iPhone screen and it'll function properly. For more videos, check out my channel, and I teach all sorts of Swift, and I have some Python videos coming out soon. And if you have any videos that you would like to see on how to use a certain UI element or how to use certain functionality in Swift and Xcode, please comment and let me know, and I will make that video. So finally, here it is. So to show that it works, you can type in 100, and you can change the slider, and it will indicate this is 15%, 20%, so it indicates the total amount. You go to 100, it will be 100%. So thanks for watching.